Hey, what's going on? It's Hobart. Welcome back to my channel. And this whole coronavirus thing has got everybody inside. I know you're going stir crazy. For those of you who have been affected both in sickness and unfortunately in death because of the coronavirus, my thoughts and my prayers go to you and your family through this time. But since we're all stuck inside, I figured, how about another review? This is the Tempotec Sonata HD Pro. And what these little guys are headphone amplifiers. Just recently, I got some of the AudioSense AQ3 IEMs, which are a little bit higher end. And I was trying to figure out why the bass was distorted, why there was no volume, while my KZ ZS10 Pros and my TRN ST1s, which are 15 and 40 bucks, sounded wonderful when I plugged them into my cell phone, but for some reason the AudioSense did not. Well, after a little research, I found out that some higher end monitors, higher end headphones, earbuds, etc. need more power than your cell phone or your digital audio player can provide. So that's where these guys come in. These are little black boxes that are amplifiers. They also have a DAC chip in them. So if you have a player that doesn't have a DAC, this has a DAC chip in it so you can listen to your music. But supposedly they're supposed to make the music sound better and you're supposed to have more volume. So let's do a quick little up close. I'll show you what's in the box. We'll go over some of the specs. There's not much, so it'll be a quick up close. Then we'll come back and I'm going to listen to some music both with and without these guys to see if they really do what they say. All right, here it is. It's the Sonata HD Pro by Tempotec. This is what the box looks like. This is the white box. The white box has the Android and the iPhone Lightning cable in it, while the black box only has the Android cable in it. I'm going to put a link to both of those in the description, so depending on what device you have, you buy the different colored box. On the back, it says Tempotec Sonata HD Pro. You've got their address and their website. Nothing really much more on the outside of the box, so let's see what's inside. Ooh, nice. On the inside, you've got a nice little Sonata HD Pro metal box. I'm sure I can think of some things to do with this once I'm done with it. Sonata HD Pro again. And then let's take out this cardboard. Aha, there we go. So that's what it looks like inside. You've got a USB connector here. You've got your two cables, both a Type-C and a Lightning cable for your iPhone. And then that is the guy right there, the Sonata Pro HD right here. So let's take a look at these cables. So on this end, you've got your plug-in to the actual amplifier itself. It's a real nice braided cable with a rubber coating on it. Seems like real nice cables. And then on this end, you've got your two connectors, either your Lightning cable for your iPhone or your USB Type-C for your Android. So both cables, really nice cables, come in the white box. Like I said, it's just a couple of dollars more. You've got your USB connector here. And then you've got your Sonata HD Pro. So this is what it looks like. See how small that is? So quickly, some sizes here. You got 47 millimeters by 17 millimeters by 8 millimeters. So those are your sizes, okay? It does have the 3.5 millimeter jack on this end. This is where you're going to plug in your headphones or your earbuds. And on this end is going to be where you're going to plug in the cord that goes to your music player. Now, this does have a DAC chip in it, so if you have a player that does not have a DAC, this one has one built in, so you can listen to your music. That is a digital audio converter, and the chip is a CS43131 DAC chip. So that's what's inside this guy. It also has a decoding amplifier. You do have volume control right here on the Sonata HD Pro. You can use the volume controls on your audio player or your cell phone. It does support lossless PCM DSD music. Also 24-bit 192 kilohertz and 32-bit 384 kilohertz sound, and it has a dynamic range of about 128 decibels. So that's basically all the specs. As you can see, there's really not much to unbox, not much to play with. It's a black box with some button controls on it. So what do you say? Let's go back up top. Let's listen to some music with and without this guy and see if it really makes a difference. All right, so I just got done listening to music in my IEMs with my Tempotec V1A without the headphone amplifier, without the Sonata HD Pro. So let me show you how to plug it all up, and then I'm going to listen to some more music with it and find out if it works, if it does what it says it does. So the easiest thing to do would be to, of course, plug in the correct cord. In my case, it's going to be the USB Type-C because I have an Android device. Plug it into the Tempotec. Now, I'm going to take my headphone plug and plug it into the other end. So this is what it looks like. And then I'll plug my USB Type-C into my music player or my DAC player. Okay, so that's what it looks like all connected. Let me listen to a little bit and we'll come back and I'll let you know if it makes a difference or not. So we'll start off with a little bit of Post Malone, see what kind of bass that we get with this, and we'll go from there. All right, so with Post Malone, what I'm hearing is I definitely have more volume. I had this Tempotec V1A at 95% or volume 95, and immediately it just blew my ears off. So I had to turn it down another 10 steps in order to get it to where it wasn't blowing my ears off. So it definitely has more volume. When it comes to the sound is good. Sound is crisp. The bass is what I really notice, is that the bass is crisp. The bass is thumpy, but it's not distorted at all. And the volume is definitely increased for sure. So let me go from, you know, a hip hop type music over to something like, say, Billie Eilish. So let me listen to a little Billie Eilish and I'll let you know what I think. Wow, so what I'm hearing with Billie Eilish, the highs, the mids, very crisp. There's no sibilance. It doesn't hurt my ears as far as the treble is concerned. It's perfect. Bass is still there. It's not, you know, heavy hip hop, but it still has bass to it, being Billie Eilish. Sounds incredible. So let's go to something totally different now. And let me find something Sublime with Rome. And we'll listen to this and see what this sounds like. Wow, so what I'm hearing with Sublime is it's incredibly loud. The volume is even more, so I had to turn it down another 10 steps in order to, again, not blow my ears out. But again, the sound is great. So whether it is a hip-hop song or kind of an in-between, a Billie Eilish or a Sublime, you get great sound. So if I had to say, does this work? Yes, it definitely does work. I have a lot more headroom, a lot more volume. The bass is clear, the treble's clear, so the DAC players were working very well. The volume controls are working on here. So overall, I'd say after listening to it before and after attaching the Sonata HD Pro, I would say that this little magic box definitely does what it says it does. It definitely gives you more than you had without it before. So I would give it a big thumbs up. Now, pros and cons. Pros are, it's a great price. It's around $40. It looks like it's not much, but inside there's a lot of great technology. And if it gives you the volume you need and the quality of sound you need, it's definitely worth it. You get the attachment cable for both the USB Type-C and the Lightning cable for the iPhone. So that's a plus in there as well. It only costs you, I think, $2 or $3 more to get that extra cable from the white box to the black box. Cons, the only con that I have, I guess I could say, is that the volume control on here, there's only 4 steps. So it's like down 1 is 25%, down 2 is down 50%, and so on. Whereas you got a lot more fine tuning on your phone or on your DAC player versus this. So if I had to put a con on here, it would be that you only have 4 steps in the volume. So 1 step and you're like, where'd the music go? So, but other than that, man, I'm really super happy with this. So if you are needing an amplifier for your headphones, if you've got a DAC player or you got some IEMs or headphones that just aren't sounding loud enough, they don't have the bass quality and the audio quality you're looking for, this might be what you need. You might just need a little bit more power to power your headphones or your IEMs to make it all sound good. So I'm going to put a link in the description for both the white box and the black box for both the iPhone and the USB Type-C for Android. So you can go there if you want to go ahead and buy one of these guys. But I definitely give 2 thumbs up for this, and I definitely think it's worth your money to buy. Well, I appreciate you watching today. If you like what I do, I'd appreciate if you subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out. Plus, you'll be able to see the next time I post videos on IEMs or digital audio players or even little headphone amplifiers. So stay safe during this whole coronavirus thing. I appreciate it. Until next time, my friends, have a great day.